We've still got this, folks. We can take his End Raze Forerunners and start hitting him with it. And we have exactly quadruple blue. Oh, yes. No, oops, I accidentally. Yes, the End Raze Forerunners is ours. No, he's gonna take it back! He's stealing it back from us! The monster! Oh, that is evil! Oh my god, and he takes it exactly and wins! You've gotta be kidding me! You've gotta be kidding me! What kind of top deck was that? That was disgusting! Oh my god! Oh my god, the swings! What the heck? Wow, what a rip right off the top of the old deck! Oh my god! Cabrazel, you beast! Hello, hello, hello everybody, and welcome to another Ravnica Allegiance Draft here on the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome, welcome, welcome. Before I begin, I do want to remind you that if you enjoy the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a ton, and I appreciate it greatly. Also, if you want to catch the action live, be sure to check out my stream, twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas, and leave a comment if you have any questions. Without further ado, let's get into the draft. Mass manipulation is disgusting in limited. Pretty much any mind control effect is really good. You do want to make sure you're playing 10 or 11 blue sources when you play mass manipulation so that you can actually cast it. But if you cast this to take one creature, it's going to be pretty good. And if you ever cast it to take two creatures, it's going to be very good. After that, Ministrant of Obligation is quite nice. I think it's a little bit worse than Rakdos Firewheeler, but they're quite close. Grotesque Demise is also nice. So I think in this pack, I'm going Mass Manipulation, then probably Ministrant, then Rakdos Firewheeler, then Grotesque Demise. But Mass Manipulation is a bomb. Mono blue. Oh, you know it. If we forced mono blue in a guild set, that would be hilarious. Not gonna lie. Oh my god. What the heck is this pack? Holy Jesus. What did the person take out of this pack? All these uncommons are pretty good. Like, this is a great rare. This is like a very good uncommon. 4 mana 5/5. I don't think I'm going to take the Drake. I mean, we do have a very good blue card, but we don't know if blue is going to be open, and committing to blue after the first pick is just very, very risky. I think this card, Bedeck Bedazzle, is quite nice. It doesn't really go with Mass Manipulation, but it's a very flexible card. It's a nice removal spell. That being said, Sundering Shaman is very appealing to me. It's just a huge creature on turn 4. Impossible to block, pretty much. I think it's just the best card in this pack, so I'm just going to take the Sunder Shaman. Not Sundering Shaman, Sunder Shaman. So yeah, I'm just going to take the Sunder Shaman. People might be saying, but wait, it doesn't go with Mass Manipulation. And I think that that's one of the problems people fall into, is they get too married to their first pick. And when you get too attached to your first pick, it leads to catastrophe. So like, there are easily scenarios where the person to my right took a great blue card as well. So then second pick, I take another blue card like Windstorm Drake or something like that. And then pick 3, I don't see any blue cards. Pick 4, I don't see any blue cards. And then I have to abandon blue anyway, and I just find myself in a much weaker spot. Here, Skatewing Spy is pretty nice. It's quite expensive for what it does, though. I do like Grotesque Demise. I think Lawmage's Binding is quite nice. Lawmage's Binding would let me play Mass Manipulation. Grotesque Demise is kind of like, I think, worse than Lawmage's Binding. So I think I'd rather take the Lawmage's Binding over the Demise. Skatewing Spy is interesting, though. I haven't actually gotten a chance to play with it, but it has looked pretty good from what I've seen. That being said, I think it's probably a little bit worse than Lawmage's Binding. Lawmage's Binding is very efficient removal. This is just like a late-game mana sink, and you usually don't struggle to find those. So Lawmage's Binding pretty good. It's also a good color combination to play my Mass Manipulation. Yeah, not me, but I think that early on, I think that Sunder Shaman is actually significantly better than Drake. Like, if you play Sunder Shaman on turn 4, you're going to win that game a lot of the time. because it just dodges so much of the removal. Whereas Drake still dies to Grotesque Demise, it dies to Skewer the Critics. I overall just think Sunder Shaman's much stronger of a card, and I think that I don't want to commit to. That's just part of my drafting philosophy for drafting guild sets, is I don't want to commit too early to any one guild, even if I have very strong rares. Here, I think I'm going to take the Sorrowform Hybrid. Terramander's a fine card, but 1 mana 1/1 is just a little bit worse early in the game than a 2 mana 2/2, and late in the game they're pretty comparable. I mean, this is a flyer, which is relevant, but it also dies a little bit easier. So I think I'm just going to take the Sorrowform Hybrid. It does go with the Sunder Shaman, even if it doesn't go with my Mass Manipulation, though I can just transfer into Simic if I want. Okay, here we can take a Skatewing Spy, and maybe just play blue-green with the Mass Manipulation, maybe splash white for Lawmage's Binding, though splashing is less reliable when you have a card like Mass Manipulation where you want a ton of blue sources. But Skatewing Spy is the best card in this pack. I think the next best card is probably the Gore Clan Wrecker. I know people love cards like Sphinx's Insight, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Yep, one day, Julio, one day. Skatewing Spy, I think, is the best card in this pack. I think Sphinx's Insight is a trap, even though people are playing it. I think 4 mana to draw 2 is just too slow, unless you're playing like a control mirror match. And even then, it's still not a super great card. I think Rafter Demon's pretty unplayable. Senate Courier is like very mediocre, and Skatewing Spy is the best card in this pack by a mile. Okie doke. So, where to go now? We could take an Azorius Guildgate. That could help us splash a Lawmage's Binding potentially. Spire Mangler is probably the best card in this pack, but we haven't seen any black cards. Black doesn't pair with any of the cards we have right now. And I think we would just want to take a gate here. I don't really see myself switching into a black deck at this point because I can't switch into really Orzhov because I don't have any like mono white cards, and I can't really switch into Rakdos because I don't have any single colored red cards. I do like cards like Arrestor's Zeal, but I'm just gonna take the gate here. Maybe helps me splash this Lawmage's Binding. Okay, so this is another interesting pick. Not a huge fan of Wall of Lost Thoughts. I think it's pretty unplayable. Concordia Pegasus is a card that I'm not a fan of. Scuttlegator, not a card I really want to take here. I guess I could take Titanic Brawl. I could end up with a Simic deck that wants this type of effect, because I might just be Simic splash white for Lawmage's Binding. So Titanic Brawl is probably just the best card in this pack. I'm not really looking at I don't think I'm playing Gruul at this point, so Titanic Brawl is probably just the pick. I could just very easily end up in Simic. Okay, so this pack doesn't really have a ton of great stuff. I think the best card is probably Rubble Pelt Runner and Scorchmark are like close, because but it doesn't look like we're playing red here, and like I could totally understand these cards coming around late. This pack doesn't really have anything for us, though. I think we'll just take the Scuttlegator. There's some matchups where you'll want to bring in extra threats, like late game threats, and Scuttlegator definitely fits the bill sometimes. What the heck? What? I'm so confused. Rakdos Firewheeler should never wheel. That being said, we can't play Rakdos. We don't have a single Rakdos card, and we're like 8 picks in. We have other cards in good in other colors. I think we'll just take a Persistent Petition. We'll take the Forbidding Spirit. Maybe we'll play Azorius. It's just a little bit better, but yeah, that's shocking to me. Now we'll just take Solana Wayfinder. We aren't positive which direction we're going to go, but it looks like we're going to be Simic splash white for Lawmage's Binding. So I'm pretty happy with where we're at here. And then we can just get... we can take either Persistent Petitioners or Smelt Ward. No, we're not playing Smelt Ward. Senate Courier. Senate Courier is probably the most playable out of this pack. I guess I'll take it. What a weird pack. Doesn't get the locket. I don't think there's a way I was supposed to end up in... So we are in a bit of a pickle here. We don't have the greatest number of playables leaving pack 1. Verity Circle's interesting. I don't think this card's very good. The problem with Verity Circle is that it's just really, really slow. Flames of the Raised Boar is quite nice, but we aren't really looking to splash red. I guess we could like... I mean, we have a super strong blue bomb. We didn't really see any other blue cards that pack. was just a really weird pack. I think we're in bad shape here. Yeah, it doesn't even tap flyers. So which direction will be the best for us? You think Azorius Knight? I'm actually looking at this Simic Guildgate. Because if we have to play like 3 colors, getting a gate is really nice. Yeah, I know you said splash, but I knew what you meant. Huh. I think I'm just going to take the gate. It looks like we're going to have to play Azorius. Oh, yes! Hooked up, my man! Let's go! Okay, Precognitive Perception is another great blue card. We're definitely playing blue at this point, even though we don't have a ton of great blue cards. We have this guy, we have Mass Manipulation. We just want to make sure we have a ton of great blue stuff. A ton of blue sources, and yeah, the next best card in this pack, I mean, they're all like black card. I mean, Grasping Thrill, Blade Juggler, those are probably the next best 2. Senate Griffin's a card is the next card I would take out of this pack, probably. Maybe the Gate, but Precognitive Perception, hook me up, as they say. Ooh, okay. So this is an interesting pick, because Sorrowform Hybrid is the consistent pick. It's the pick that is probably going to lead to like make the deck a lot more. But Gatebreaker Ram could be a really nice threat, especially if I start prioritizing gates more. That being said, I lack playables right now, so I'm not sure I can afford to prioritize gates. Ram, it's early. I don't think that necessarily means anything. I think Sorrowform Hybrid is just so good because it doesn't need anything to be good. With Ram, I need 4 gates to be happy playing it. Sorrowform Hybrid is guaranteed to be good. So, like, late in the game, Gatebreaker Ram can probably be a 5/5, but so can Sorrowform Hybrid can be a 6. I'm just going to take the Sorrowform Hybrid. I think it's just consistent. It doesn't make me mess with my picks. And here comes the Simic, folks. Let's go. Combine Guildmage is fine, but it is a bit slow. I think Frilled Mystic is just better overall. And it looks like Simic is going to be my main color combination. And maybe I'll splash white for Law Mages. Maybe I won't. Picking Ram also puts me into a pressure spot where I have to splash. It looks like I might just be able to play straight Simic, which would be obviously great. I have enough late game anyway that I don't really need to splash. And Frilled Mystic is really quite nice. So definitely taking the Frilled Mystic over the Combine Guildmage. Hopefully I can get something like Shimmer to come back, because I definitely would play Shimmer, considering how many strong late game spells I have. Swirling Torrent is a card that I think is pretty fine. You can get a lot of tempo, you can recover the board, and you can oftentimes finish them off. I'm not a huge fan of Fairy Duelist. I know that it gets me a lot, and other people have been gotten by Fairy Duelist a lot, but I think it's more of a sideboard card against decks that are playing a bunch of 2/1s, because there are just matchups where it's useless, like a completely dead draw. You can't really play it on turn 2 to pressure your opponents, and overall just not a huge fan. We're just going to take the Swirling Torrent here. We have a lot of expensive instants here. Okay, so this is a pretty close pick, I think. Rampaging Rendhorn is quite strong. So is Arrester's Admonition. We don't really need another gate here. This is one of the problems with taking Ram, is when you have a Ram, you want to take gates more aggressively, but then you have like strong playables in the pack, and you like have a lot of like, it's like tricky, because you don't want to take bad cards just to enable one card to make that card better. I like Arrester's Admonition. I think Rendhorn's just better, though. It also works with my Titanic Brawl. And it can get flying. This card's really good, though. I'm going to take the Rendhorn. I like Rendhorn. Ooh, Gyre Engineer. That's a really nice pickup. Gyre Engineer is just way better than everything else in this pack. Yeah, Saedro Savant is fine, but like Gyre Engineer just wins games. I took the Rendhorn because my deck doesn't really use the bounce as effectively as other decks might. When you have a more just like play cards standardly, like bounce is much better in a tempo-y deck. I still would be playing that card if I had it, but I just think Rampaging Rendhorn is kind of what I need. Gyre Engineer is really nice pickup. And now a Territorial Boar. I think it's just a little bit better than the Axebane Beast. And I do already have a couple 4-drops, whereas sometimes you just need a 2-drop. Fireblade Artist late. Wow, what? What is happening? I might take Simic Locket. I have a lot of expensive cards. So ramp could be nice, but Flames is so good. So good. I just don't really want to splash when I have Mass Manipulation. That's the problem. Because Mass Manipulation, you need quadruple blue, which is so much blue mana. Same with Frilled Mystic. Oh, man, this card is so good, though. I'll take it. I think a Simic Locket is very replaceable, and Flames could definitely win me the game if I find the tools to splash it. I'm going to take Steeple Creeper now, over to Azorius Guildgate. I kind of would rather splash red at this point. Now we'll just take an Azorius Locket. Maybe we do end up splashing white, but... Ooh, Shimmer Possibility. Definitely the card I'm taking. Normally, I don't like Shimmer Possibility, but when you have a card as strong as Mass Manipulation to draw, I have Precognitive Perception to draw, I think Shimmer gets a little bit more value. And now I'll take a Coral Commando. Maybe I'll need to side that in at some point. And, oh, we got the gate back. Heck yes, folks. Heck yes. So we have good mana. We could definitely pick up a couple of red sources and splash this Flames. Hopefully we don't end up regretting missing out on the Simic Locket. What the heck? This card is so good. Yeah, we can't splash a double. We're not going to splash a double white card, though, when we have Mass Manipulation in our deck. It just requires too many white sources. Essence Capture is quite nice. Another heavy blue component, but we already want to be heavy blue, so I think Essence Capture is quite good. Skatewing Spy, also a good card. We kind of have the late game unlock. Hopefully the Simic Locket wheels. I think it's definitely between Essence Capture and Skatewing Spy. Now we're looking to play that. I think we'll just take the Skatewing Spy. It's just going to be a little bit more consistently good. And we get a Frilled Mystic. Definitely happy to get that. I think it's a little bit better than Chillbringer, but it's kind of close. So Frilled Mystic it is. Kind of regret taking the Skatewing Spy now, to be quite honest, but Frilled Mystic is definitely the best card in this pack. And then Chillbringer. Then I think I would take Breeding Pool and then Slimebind. I mean, maybe I'd take, yeah, probably Breeding Pool first, because I do have these heavy mana requirements that I've been talking about this entire time. I'm not a fan of Growth Spiral. I think Growth Spiral is a trap card. It just kind of slows you down early when you kind of need to be playing creatures and stuff. I would normally take Grill Beastmaster, but I already have 4 4-drops. I don't really think I need another one. I don't really want to take Open the Gates. I think I'm just going to take the Simic Guildgate here. Remember, mana is a super critical component of this deck, and I need to be able to make sure that I can play my quadruple blue spell while also playing double green spells. So Simic Guildgate's a big pickup here. Grill Guildgate looks like it's going to be the pick here. I'm not a huge fan of Azorius Skyguard. I know a lot of people love this card. Hey, sup, Potato Skis. I know a lot of people like Azorius Skyguard, but I personally do not. The fact that it dies to Gruesome Demise is really bad for me. Also, Skewer the Critics kills it. And when you pay 6 mana and then the guy dies, you usually lose the game. Also, you tend to stall the game when you have this card. And when you stall the game, they're just building a bigger board, and then they just kill this and Alpha Strike you and you lose. So I'm not a huge fan. I think I'm just take the Grill Guildgate. Maybe it'll help me splash this Flames. Though at this point, I don't really have... I mean, I guess I have some 4-powered creatures. There's not really a ton for me. I don't need Thought Collapse when I already have double Frilled Mystic. So it's looking like the Gatebreaker Ram would have been pretty good here, but I don't really have regrets. Foil Breeding Pool. There's also another Sorrowform Hybrid, and there's another Grill Guildgate. I think I just have to take the Sorrowform Hybrid. I only have 3 2-drops right now. I already have an impressive late game, so I don't really need to splash Flames, because look, I have 2 Adapt guys, 4 Adapt guys. I'm going to have a 5th Adapt guy. I have Mass Manipulation, Precognitive. I don't really need extra late game from Flames with the Raise Bore, but I do want extra 2-drops if I can find them. I'm not completely against splashing it, but at this point it looks like I'm just going to... I have enough really good playables in my colors to not need to. Okay. So I have 16 playables. I'm not taking lands at this point. I'm just trying to take all the playables I can get. I don't really need Galloping Lizrog. I already have enough late game, as I said. Lizrog is kind of nice when you like put counters on Sorrowform Hybrid, take them off with Lizrog, but that's a bit too slow. I don't think the fact that I don't think it's good in limited to evaluate a card based on whether it's a common or not, because Starform Hybrid is the type of card that I'll play like 5 copies of if I get 5 copies. And I think that it's just really comparable to Gatebreaker Ram in a lot of ways. And it really does mess with your draft when you're playing Gatebreaker Ram, because if you're playing it in a 2-color deck, here I think I'm just going to take the Sagero Savant. I already have 2 Skatewing Spies. I just need to make sure I have early consistency here. This can help me find my lands, help me find everything I need. Back to what I was saying though. Gatebreaker Ram in a 2-color deck, it's really hard to get the number of guild gates necessary. Sure, here I got like 4 guild gates potentially if I want them, but I'm not even sure I want to be playing 4 guild gates in a normal limited deck. I think 3 guild gates, I'm going to have enough consistency in my mana that I probably just want to take Steeple Creeper here, because I do need to make playables. Look, I only have 20 cards in like my happy to play category, and I have 3 lands here, so I need to make like 7 more playables here with 9 cards left. So I can't even really afford to take this. I just need to make sure I focus on the goal and get enough playables. This is a pretty nice playable to get. This really helps me slow down the game while I draw my bombs. Get the Point is still in the pack. Kind of to go with that wheeled like Rakdos Roustabout, not Rakdos Roustabout, the other Rakdos guy we saw. Simic Locket, a card I'm very happy to see. This deck does use its mana very well, and it's nice to have access to Simic Locket. Another Guild Gate or a Growth Spiral. I think I'll just take the Guild Gate. As I said, my mana is pretty tricky in this deck. Prying Eye's not really where I want to be. I'll take Open the Gates. I could take Open the Gates and then play like Growl Locket and Flames. I don't know if it's worth it, but Axebane, Homunculus. I think the splash package is going to be worth it overall. That's just what I'm thinking right now, because I don't think I would mind playing Growl Locket in this deck. So if I splash this Flames, because Flames is just so good when it works. So let's group creatures separately first of all. So how would I go about splashing? I would play Growl Guildgate, I'd play Growl Locket, and I'd have Open the Gate. So that's 3 green sources essentially. For 1 great red card. I mean 3 red sources for 1 great red card. And Growl Locket's probably a card I want to be playing anyway. Pick 1, 2, and 3. Mass Manipulation was pick 1. Sunder Shaman was pick 2. Law Mage's Binding was pick 3. I think. I'm pretty good at remembering my first 3 picks. But I'm pretty sure those were my first 3. Yeah, I'm like almost positive those were my first 3. So we went boom, into boom, into boom. I like running Shimmer here because it helps with my helps me when I have Mass Manipulation. Okay, so how many playables is this? I could also play Cerulli Caretaker. That seemed bad though. So this is 5 gates. So it was kind of like a lot of mana sources. But these can like be cycled later on. I have a ton of mana sinks. 14 creatures. Lots of impactful spells at the top end. When I have this much ramp, it makes me want to play Scuttlegator a little bit more. I don't think I want to cut any of my lower drops for it. I think I just rely on having ways to spend my mana. Bird for flyers with the Senate Courier. I do not think Senate Courier is the answer for this deck. Sure, I have Mammoth Spider, I have Skatewing Spies to give flying. Steeple Creeper can gain flying. I don't really have a ton of removal, but I have this Mass Manipulation that I can draw into. And I have Flames of the Raised Boar. So this seems like a good deck. Combine groups. Sort by color. Okay. So I have 4 Simics, 1 Growl, and then I like playing the Lock. I have a lot of expensive things, so I like having 2 Lockets. Because going from 3 to 5 is actually pretty relevant. Or because I can like hold up 4 mana while playing a tap land. I have a lot of tap lands though. So this is 5, so I have 23 plus these, yeah, okay. So I don't really want any mountains in the deck because that makes it hard to cast Frilled Mystic. So let's go 7, 4. That gives me 11, 15, 16, no, 7, 5. This gives me 7, 11, 12, 12 blue sources, 12, 16, 17. This gives me 10 green sources. Yeah, this seems really good. Oh, yes. This seems like a great deck. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the drafting segment of the video, and stay tuned to see the matches. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first round with our sweet Simic deck splashing red for flames. We won the die roll, so we will be going first. And we have a solid keeper. Solana Wayfinder can help us find lands. Gyre Engineer can ramp us up. You had to take a bath. It's all good, Julia Martini. Thank you. I do my best. Perfect. Definitely going to keep looking for lands, though, with Solana Wayfinder. Ooh, okay. So, do we want the hybrid, or do we want the Skatewing? Precognitive at the bottom is a little bit sad. So next turn we're gonna go Gyre Engineer guaranteed, and then the turn after that we're gonna have 5 mana. So I think we want Saraform. It just if we hit a land, I guess maybe we were supposed to bottom it, just bottom everything so we could hit lands. But if Gyre Engineer lives, then we're going to go Steeple Creeper and Saraform, and then we'll just hold the Frilled Mystic / Adapting. Okay. Hit me, baby, one more time. Gifted sub if 3-0. Whew. That sweet, sweet subscription. Okay. Immediately regret putting it on top. Okay. So we'll just go Steeple Creeper and Hybrid. And then we'll just start holding up our Frilled Mystic and / Adapt. Just need to draw another land, and then we'll be all good. In the hood, as they say. Yeah, in retrospect, I think it was probably correct to just put it on the bottom, because we have this mass manipulation that we just want to tango with. But this thing could be a 6/6 next turn, maybe. Oh, no. The Blade Juggler value! It's too much value. Okay. So this can get either color. I mean, it gets one of both colors. So if we do this, then we have to draw an island, which we have more of. So let's just Shimmer, looking for an island. Okay, we find Gruul Locket, which we can cast to get mana. So it's like a very expensive land drop. And it gives us a forest, which is quite nice. Okay, not going to attack. And now we kind of want to start holding up our Frilled Mystic / Adapting. But missing on lands there was a little bit weak. I mean, we hit this Gruul Locket, but we bottomed our Gruul card. So it'd be a little bit rough for us if he had +1/+3, but that card's bad, so I tend not to play around it. And we'll just be fine trading these things off. Because we can just start holding up this thing to adapt. Plague White, you say? Land me. There we go. So we can just keep taking hits from his stuff, and then we'll just hold up our Frilled Mystic for all of time. Opponent losing to double White Screw. I don't think that's what they're losing to, but sure. Okay, we're not going to block, because we want to be adapting on the end step, because we want to hold up our Frilled Mystic. Yeah, that's not worth countering. Unfortunately, he could have just Grotesque Demise. It would make sense. Yep. So it makes sense, but We have another one, so we don't really care. So let's just tap this guy so that he can't just kill that. So we're going to take 5. But we can take 2 of his guys if we draw another land. We're just going to counter literally anything here. He happened to play a good target, but we were going to counter like another Pegasus Courser just because we need to get it on the board. Oh my gosh. Good thing he played them in that order, folks. Good thing. Oh, yes. Okay, so we will do the similar thing here. Except we probably will adapt the hybrid. Maybe we should have adapted on our turn to play around stuff. He hasn't really presented good targets for this mass manipulation, I will say. So we did punt here. Oh no, he had Mortify. He's just given us access to so much mana this game by just not killing this thing. Oh, there's that. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can take 2 of his things. Oh, yeah, that's true. I messed that part up, yeah. Very true, very true. Good catch, good catch. So we're going to play our land for sure. And I think we have to use this. And now we will hold up our Frilled Mystic / Cracking Grow Locket. So we should be at two more life points than we are. Yikes. You monster opponent. eh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Mammoth Spider, my man. Ah, shoot. Oh dear. Things are looking grim, folks. Wow, I can't believe we're losing this game. He played around our grasping through our just the cards we had very well. We still have outs. We could draw the bounce spell / put on top. Yeah, we can't afford to use our Frilled Mystic there. Yeah, this just maximizes our number of outs. How many? He has 5 Blade Jugglers. That's actually a little bit unreal. Yeah, we lose. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah. So yeah, we flooded a little bit. Just that's happened to be how it worked out. Any changes? He has a couple 1/3 flyers. So generic 2/2s are pretty bad. He has a lot of... This guy's actually going to be good in this matchup of Axebane Beast. Just blocks all of his 3/2s. I think we'd rather have it than... What do we want to cut for Axebane Beast? Skatewing Spy? That seems real sketchy. Let's just do it like that. I think Axebane Beast is real good in this matchup because it just blocks every Blade Juggler he ever plays. Not the greatest, but that was just a really rough game, just the way our land situation panned out. I also probably shouldn't have kept the Sorrowform on top. Would like to play first. We will keep. Hitting me with that 4-drop action. Axebane Beast, definitely not looking the best in this hand, but we've got lands, we've got spells. Heck yes. This is how champions are born, folks. Just ripping it right off the top of the old deck. Oh, you're Prowling Caracal, you say. I will definitely trade my Sorrowform Hybrid for that. If you think I won't, then you have no idea who I am. You know that this Blade Juggler train shall not begin rolling, as they say. When you have 5 Blade Jugglers, I would trade... Okay, well, he used his 3-mana spell to kill my 2-drop. An Axebane Beast, the hero that we all needed. Imagine a gigantic pine cone that is extremely territorial and always in a foul mood. And then you have Axebane Beast. The hero that shuts down cats. Who knew that pine cones were the Prowling Caracal's greatest weakness? The sideboard tech. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud. Oh, you think your Senate Griffin shall save you. Ooh. Oh, yes, this Axebane Beast was the greatest. I don't know where he's grabbed, but it doesn't really matter all that much. So we're going to go Guildgate. Get that Skatewing action going. Soon. And then next turn we'll probably just adapt it, make it a 4/5 so it can shut down Senate Griffin. And dodge Grotesque Demise. But that's only if he taps out. No! You monster! Oh no, the Axebane Beast has fallen. We can't just afford to take this much damage. We just straight up lose to Mortify if we don't block there, so I'm not gonna get too greedy, as they say. Like, because we take 6, then we adapt and take another 6, and then we just lose. So, and then we'd end up having to trade our Skatewing Spy for it anyway. Blade Juggler? No, Concordia Pegasus. Interesting. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7. We're just doing this now to play around Grotesque Demise. He could have multiples, but... He hasn't drawn a Blade Juggler yet. Yeah, he had the Mortify, too. He had it. Ah, man, we avoided Catastrophe. But unfortunately, we've drawn... I guess we had 3 spells to start with, and we've drawn 2 spells, so... Okay, boys. We be shimmering now. What is even best here? These are none of my good cards. I guess Frilled Mystic. We really just need our mass manipulation. Axebane Beast was going to be sick tech. Yeah. Go for the Grasping Thrill. You know you want to. I mean, there's no way it's correct for him to go for a Grasping Thrill when he knows I have double Frilled Mystic. And I'm holding up Frilled Mystic mana. And he could just literally do nothing and kill me next turn. Oh, man. This is not the ideal matchup, I'd say. He has a lot of flyers, and we have garbage defenses against flyers. Maybe the 1/4 was correct, but it just seems so bad. Nope. So now our only out is drawing exactly land Mammoth Spider and him having legitimately nothing. Well, a disappointing start to the round, but I think the deck has potential, and I will be back for round 2. Hello, and welcome to round 2. Disappointing loss in round 1, but what can you do? Sometimes the draws are not in your favor, and the opponent is mulliganing to 5. Poor Sneal. 0-0, not ready to face our 0-1 masterpiece here. Hopefully we can pull off the turn 3 Swirling Torrent, turn 4 Swirling Torrent our opponent mana screw play. That's always a fun one. Playing against another black deck. I think black decks are probably our worst matchup because those decks have a lot of removal. Ooh, Rakdos, if you don't mind. Ooh, not great. I mean, he's only got 3 cards left, and Trumpeter does not hit very hard, so I'm not worried, but okey-doke. The old Rakdos. We're going to be adapting our Sorrowful Hybrid on turn 3. Blade Juggler. Noxious Grudion. You don't say. Always correct to play Gyre Engineer on turn 3, pretty much. It's just so much pressure. We're going to trade with the Grudion, because it'll trade with it either way, because we have no removal anyway. You do not think I'll block? I'm blocking, my friend. My acquaintance. Sneal. Oh no, he had it. Shoot. Okay, oh well. We shall bounce back. Get that Locket action rolling. Maybe Locket is just too bad and we should not play it. Well, we'll put Frilled Mystic on top. It's a spell. And he only has 2 cards left in his hand. Ugh. And if he doesn't cast anything, we'll just crack our locket. Okay, maybe it's better to just Swirling Torrent him. Bounce one. Okay. Yeah, definitely better to just Swirling Torrent him. No, it's not. There's no way. Okay. Let's just play the old Mammoth Spider. The Spider. Greatest of all creatures. Two lockets might be too many. Okay. Sure. Do I block even? If I block, double block, he'll just trade these, which is really good for him. But otherwise, I'm taking 4 and I go to 9. That just seems a little low, especially because I don't have a ton of creatures. I'm fine if he spends his turn killing my 2/2. I have this thing to use. I have this thing to use. He knows we have Frilled Mystic, so he's not going to cast a spell into it when he's already doing fine in the race, which means that we'll probably end up just cracking Locket this turn, and then next turn we'll Swirling Torrent him, so that he'll eventually have to cast stuff into it. Very odd. He knows we have Frilled Mystic. He must have something that he cares about more in his hand. I don't know why you would ever say no. He has a lot of Menace, which could be a problem for my deck, because I don't have all that many creatures. Might be time for Axebane Beast to shine. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Actually. We can just tempo him out here. Hit him a couple times. Yeah. Put this on top. Return that to hand. Hit him for another 6. I think this card's bad in our deck. I'm going to cut it. I think it just isn't what our deck wants. This is much better as in a tempo deck where you're going to just kill them when you play it. He has so much Death Touch in this deck. Okay. We can't block most of his stuff anyway. Okay. We're gonna precognitive perception. Bottom, top, top. Because we do want to get this Steeple Creeper into play, so we can Flames of the Raised Boar with full value. So that means he can't. That says to me that he can't kill Steeple Creeper, or else he probably would just kill Steeple Creeper, hit me for 2. Wow. That's quite awkward for me. We might have to Flames and Titanic Brawl into the Scavenger. Oh, yes! He didn't fight. I mean, he didn't eat. J-Lil just throwing out the controversy. Oh, man. So I can go kill, fight. Flames shall consume you. Get him, Steeple Creeper! So yeah, definitely not really looking to play this Swirling Torrent in this deck. It's just not good. You needed a better, different deck than this one. I just need more defensive creatures, so Swirling Torrent out. Axebane Beast in. Territorial Boar in. Simic Locket out. No, I want to add Coral Commando. For Skatewing Spy. Is that better? Yeah, I like this better. This is a good configuration. Lots more cheap creatures. Ah. By the way, thank you everybody who is tuned into this stream. I really appreciate everyone who takes the time to hang out. It's tons of fun. And yeah, thanks for that. If you haven't already, you can check out my YouTube channel here to find more draft videos like this one. So if you missed part of this draft and you want to see it later, YouTube's your place to go. Keep in mind, this last one was a bit of a freebie. Opponent did have to mulligan. Ooh, so this is a great hand. We have all of our cheap stuff. Battling best versus best. Going to start with, ooh, more 2-drops. All that 2-drop action. I think we want to start with Sage or Savant. Though, yeah, because that way if we see our mass manipulation or something, we don't have to get rid of it. Don't really want the Frilled Mystic here. Do want the land. Frilled Mystic is tricky to use in early stages of the game like this. He's got a rough draw, it looks like. Here we are going to play our Gruul Locket. It might seem counterintuitive when we could play a tap land plus 2-drop, but next turn we can play double 2-drop. Gruul Locket out has value. So I guess next turn we could have gone Gruul Locket plus 2-drop, so I guess we end up with the same number of 2-drops in play anyway. So maybe it doesn't matter which order we do it in. This way we can play our 4-drops if we draw them though. Or we could play Skatewing Spy. If he wants to trade, we'll trade. Oh my gosh, that's so good for us. That's so good for us. Oh yes. We're not going to play our Solana Wayfinder yet. We're just going to play our Axebane Beast. It's the most expendable. It's also our biggest body, so yeah, we want to play the Skatewing Spy when we have more mana to like activate it soon. Pestilent Spirit. I love the like instants and sorceries have death. That's such like cool idea. We're not blocking Pestilent, so we'll just attack. Ooh, oh yes. Well, before I was wary of playing Wayfinder looking for lands, but now I just want lands so I can use my mass manipulation as effectively as possible. I also don't have quadruple blue yet, though, so could be a while. Mid-range Pine Cone. So this turn we're going to play the Territorial Boar and the Wayfinder, and then next turn we'll play our 2 Adapt guys. We might actually throw a double block onto the Spirit, though that seems a little bit more risky. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Considering he has Dead Revels in his deck, it just seems... Thank you, Mooney. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate it. I'm so glad you've been enjoying the videos. Ah, my good friend Noxious Grudion. This guy's like Death Touch Tribal over here. No big deal. Gonna get that hybrid action. And that Skatewing action. And then we shall attack him for 6. We should have done this the opposite order. But, I mean, this gang's going to trade for one of our big things at some point. So, we're fine letting him trade it for our Axebane. We just need to keep the pressure on him. Because if he attacks us, we're just going to trade our anyway. Okay. We are winning this race. We have our best card here. Our Mass Manipulation. We just don't have quadruple blue. So, we're just going to be adapting our guys in the next couple turns. Definitely not throwing that double block onto the Pestilent Spirit. I don't know why mispronouncing words is so funny to me, but it just kind of is. Skatewing. I can't mispronounce wing. Wang. It just doesn't. That one's not a funny mispronunciation. Territorial. The presence of the strong will make you stronger. The pine cone has fallen. No. I didn't even realize this thing had legs until this time that I'm looking at it. Like, it has a whole body below the head. I used to just kind of view it as like an isolated head. Okay, Rakdos Trumpeter. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. So let's go for the old upkeep adapt type deal, because he probably has Grotesque Demise up. We're not attacking here. Make him waste his mana, or at least use the mana on his turn. We'd rather lose the Skatewing than our Sar form. Grotesque Demise has Death Touch, you say? How utterly terrifying. I hope he doesn't have another Grotesque Demise. That would be sad. At this point, I think we are going to throw the double block onto this guy. So maybe we'll just double block the Rakdos Trumpeter instead. You can't cast Dead Rebels now. That's why we did this thing on our upkeep. Huh. Aha! I knew he had that card. I knew it. It was known. Okay. Why wouldn't Wizards make Axebane a vanilla 4/4? Because then it's just a little bit too good. I mean, you don't want every common to be game-breakingly good. 4 mana 4/4 is just quite nice as a card. I mean, 4 mana 4/4 is just a really good, like a good card. That would be a bit maybe too good in limited if they was just running around everywhere. And they probably wanted to stress the theme of like adapting your guys, so they didn't want you just playing vanilla 4 mana 4/4s. There's also an uncommon that's the 4 mana 4/4. Let's think about this turn a little bit. We do want to get this Sar form out, but we might, if we do that, we would probably have to Titanic Brawl. I mean, you could also adapt this guy. We'll just trade this for the Pestilent Spirit. We just want to keep the board clear while we wait for our blue source to come. We also have another Sorrowful Hybrid waiting in the wings. I like how my MTG bot reminder says leave a follow. I didn't really realize how like funny that sounds when I wrote it. But yeah, as MTG bot says, if you do enjoy the stream, be sure to hit that follow button. It really does help me out. And yeah. Okay. We could double block, but it's not really worth it. He has Grudion coming up. He has Orzhov Enforcer coming up. There's just gonna be a little love tap for one. Yeah, I love Hybrid as a 2-drop. I took it over Gatebreaker Ram. Follow and then leave. No, it's leave and then follow. Ah, yes. The old hybrid action. All these Grudions and nowhere to put them. I'm pretty sure he has Orzhov Guy in his hand. Yeah, he does have Orzhov Guy in his hand. Grudion down, Grudion down. If we draw a land, we can Titanic Brawl for 1 mana with our Sorrow form. An untapped land, that is. I don't feel safe, Potato Skis. I don't have quadruple blue. No, you've got to be kidding me. No, too much Grudion. So many Gruds. No, Pestilent Spirit, I hate you so much. We have to just fight this stupid token. Die, Spirit Token. Oh, you were trolling me, Potato Skis, you beast. Okay, here comes Open the Gates. Now we can take this Pestilent Spirit for our own. The sound of laughter is truly joyful. You have to take the menace. Yeah. He has 2 more Grudions. No, he has 1 more Grudion. Even my flatmate is laughing indeed. Potato Ski's joke was so good. No, that's my roommate, J-Lil. That's my roommate. The sound of laughter. Truly inspiring. So now we have to like double block this thing. And he can double pump it, and it's annoying. But otherwise we go to 1, so like then we just die. And he has to spend his whole turn doing it. Okay, that was not the draw we were looking for, I will say. Now we're in the conundrum of not being able to sack our Gruul Locket. We're going to play a land because if we draw a forest, we can sack our Gruul Locket. And also we want to play around Grotesque Demise. Jeez, this is not a good sign. Him attacking is terrifying for me here. Another Dead Revels. More Grudions. Just can't. Oh, yes! Oh! That is the type of draw that I'm talking about. Booyah. Or do we get greedy? He doesn't have anything else. He's just holding up, like, get the point or something. I don't know. Because if he has 5 mana, so he's, like... If he had another Grudion, he was playing it. Oh, the shoe's on the other foot now, opponent. Who's Death Touch now? Oh, shoot. If he has Blade Brand, Ah, no! He has so much Death Touch! Ah, this guy's playing Death Touch Tribal. I'm so disappointed. Greed was clearly the play. Ugh. So much Blade Brand action. Why do I... Oh, I have an upkeep stop. Have I had the upkeep stop the entire game? Dang. Well, here's where Frilled Mystic would be a fine draw. Or a Forest so I can get rid of this Gruul Locket. And draw some action. Ooh. Yes. He whiffs. Choose on the other... Oh my god, you have got to be kidding me. Why do I draw Island? It's the worst. Nobody needs Island. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sad. No, we don't even have a way to kill it. Immediate regret that I didn't play that land last turn. Bottom. 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 You've got to be kidding me. We lost to that stupid death touch? Oh my god, I hate it so much. What is good against death touch? Nothing. Nothing is good against death touch. Holy smokes. This card might be the one that's better to splash than Flames, but Flames is so good against him. Literally everything in his deck has Death Touch. Dang it, we were so close. That stupid Afterlife token. It messed us up. We will keep. Get our tap lands out early. Footlight Fiend is really good with Blade Brand. It's a neat little combo. Okay, land was not the card we wanted to draw that last turn, I will say. I feel like this guy also has a pretty good matchup against our deck. Death Touch is really good against all of our like junky stuff that we've got going on. Like, at least our mass manipulation is going to be huge this game. Thank you, Potato Skis. Let's get this channel a little hyped. Also sad for you for losing to these kind of decks. Don't worry, we are going to beat this deck in the match. He may have won the battle, but we will win the war, as the saying goes. But yes, I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. One of my oldest viewers. He probably has the Blade Brand Daggercaster combo too. Oh, we are definitely attacking into that thing. Oh no, but you don't understand. We are not losing the war, not me. We're going to win the war. We lose battles, win wars. That's how the saying goes. I'm not going to block the Footlight Fiend because then I just lose if he has Blade Brand. Which would be bad. If he taps this Cult Guild Mage to make me discard a forest, and then I just Rampaging Rentorm with haste, I'm in great shape. Do it, opponent. I only have 6 damage on the board. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, yes, opponent. Please do it. I beg of you. Please. Actually, I'm going to discard the Solana Wayfinder if he makes me discard. What is he deciding? Four turns, just Steeple Creeper flying, Steeple Creeper flying. How's your Death Touch looking now? Oh my gosh, it's another Rakdos Trumpeter. That's the spot you want to be at. Just gonna hit him for 4 and then play this thing with +1/+1 counter because then it gains flying. Ping me. Make my day. So next turn I'm going to have 9 power worth of flyers, provided Skatewing doesn't die. Galactus Trumpeter is actually really funny because it's like pretty bad early game because I don't have to block it or anything. It can just only do 1 damage really. If he doesn't develop his board, I'm winning the game anyway. Oh man, we are in prime position to win the war with this type of board state. However, it has gone south for me before. Oh no, that's not nice. Not nice at all. He scryed. Where did he scry? How do I look? Game log. Put a card on top. That's not good. Charge. I wonder if he put a Grudion on top. I don't think he would keep Grudion in this situation. Ugh. You know, I think I have to play this guy, even though it's kind of bad against Footlight Fiend. And against these guys. Yeah, we have to take the hybrid here. It might seem better to like find something else, but like I'll still be on. I mean, I still have another match to play after this one, and then I probably have and I'm gonna switch over to Arena for a little bit after maybe 1 or 2 drafts and do some constructed potentially. I've actually been really enjoying Sultai. Yeah, we're not gonna block. I think he has Blade Brand. And we don't want to get caught by the Blade Brand combo. Dagger Caster is definitely a monster. Annoying for sure. Oh man, another Footlight Fiend, really? Dang it. Daggercaster was really good for him there. So if his last card is Blade Brand, I feel like he might have just waited on the Daggercaster. So if I don't block, then I can just start hitting him with this guy. But if I go to 6, 5, 4, he has Blade Brand, I'm pretty sure, and I just lose both my guys. Rough. Maybe I gave too much respect to Blade Brand. But I think he has it. He's played like he has it, kind of. Oh, he doesn't have it. That's good for me. Good news. Or maybe he's just saving it to be with his Footlight Fiend. I should have played my land. Now if I draw Mass Manipulation, I don't just win. That was a mistake. I'm used to just holding them at this type of point. This attack screams Blade Brand to me. Not sure why he attacked with Daggercaster, but... If I draw Mass Manipulation and lose because I didn't play this land, I'm going to feel stupid. Oh well, happens. He did have the Blade Brand. Or maybe he just drew it. Really weird to attack with Daggercaster if he had the Blade Brand anyway. Well, I mean, I guess he's going to use this anyway, but like, I block here, and then he kills that, and he doesn't lose his Daggercaster too. Like, sure, he kills my guy, and puts me basically dead on board. I mean, he had to top deck that, or he would have used it last turn. Yeah, we lose. Dang it. Ugh. We won game 1. I was feeling so confident, and then we just got butchered. I guess we didn't draw any of our good cards that match. I mean, we have, like, fine cards, but, like, Skatewing really hasn't performed. Just dies to everything. What did he kill it with? Did he even kill it? Did he get the point at it? Dang. Well, anyway, another close loss. We are definitely going to change our deck a tiny bit. Going to cut Swirling Torrent for the old Axebane Beast. Axebane Beast is a card I've wanted, and then we're going to cut that guy for a Territorial Boar. And we're going to run it like that in for a Coral Commando. We're going to run it like that in round 3, so I hope you stay with me. Hello, and welcome to round 3, trying to get that W with our sweet deck. We won the die roll because that's how champions work. And have a sketchy hand already. If we hit island, we can go this guy into this guy. If we don't hit island, we lose on the spot. We have a lot of blue sources. We have 11 blue sources in this deck. So we have 2 draw steps, because if we don't hit one on our first draw, we're probably still fine. We can just go Gyre Engineer into Rampaging Rentorn. So 2 draws, 11 out of 33 twice, essentially. Solana Wayfinder is also a nice draw. So it's like 12. But a Simic thing isn't even super great for us, because then we have to take a turn off. We're going to mulligan. Much better. Because 4 of our blue sources are tap lands, so we couldn't even cast the turn 3 card that would make the hand good. Oh, definitely putting that on top. It's one of our best cards. That's how we can steal a lot of wins, especially if we're down a card. So he's playing probably a similar deck. Oh, he's playing Gruul. Probably similar with Red Splash, if I had to guess. We shall Sagro Savant first. We're happier to trade it off with an early play, and we do just want to find lands. Bottom the Mystic, top the Island. Mystic is like fine, but like we are not going to have the. We need to find lands here. So he is Simic, as suspected. So it's like a mirror match. I should have attacked before I played the Sorrow Form, because then it gave him a better option for trading. But we're not trading with our Sorrow Form because we need that to enable our Flames. And Flames can kill Territorial Boar anyway. So maybe I just shouldn't have attacked. Trading 2 damage for 2 damage seems bad when I need to just get to the late game. Okay. So we're slowly but surely getting there. Definitely going to attack again. We are ahead in the damage race now, and he didn't attack us, which means he's planning on blocking. That means he doesn't want to trade damage. And as long as he's not attacking with Territorial Boar, I mean, we essentially got in 4 damage, and we're only going to take 2 damage for it, because this turn we're going to play on Mammoth Spider. Then we're going to adapt Sorrow Form. Then we're going to Flames his biggest guys, and we'll be in great shape. And we were not planning on playing around Frilled Mystic, by the way. Okay. Weird ordering there, but okay. So we've got our Mammoth Spider to deal with Ceratok. And that's actually a perfect target for our Flames. So if we do draw a land, we are in great shape to win this game. Flames is just such a powerful card when you can facilitate it, and I think this deck is pretty good at facilitating it, which is why I'm splashing it. Fire will cure a multitude of ills, did you know? You don't say. Okay. Bulwark Clan Crusher. Givest me thy land. Oh yes. That sweet, sweet untapped land screams to me that justice is nigh for our poor, poor opponent. Do we get super cheeky and like attack him with our Mammoth Spider / Sadra Savant on that turn? / Sorrow Form hybrid? Oh, that would be the cheekiest of cheeky. Okay. Thy Groll Locket shall resolve. It shall resolvest. Oh, this is dirty. This is dirty. This is so wrong what we're about to do to this human being. He's a human being. He's got feelings. He's got a life. He's got a family. Oh, no. Oh, this is disgusting. This is actually a sweet combo. Too bad it won't get to work out for him. Okay. Let's attack with everything. This is wrong. This is so wrong. He must have his suspicions. Oh, this is so wrong. Oh! Absolutely disgusting. Okay. So we shall Flames this guy. Actually, we screwed up. Damn it. No! Ah, we should have Flames the other guy. Then we don't even lose our Sadra Savant. Shoot! I screwed it up. It wasn't even that complicated. I had literally 2 options, and I chose the wrong one. Ugh, after all that thought and effort went into that, I screwed it up. Ah! That's so sad. I'm so disappointed in myself. I want to apologize to everyone watching the stream. That was disappointing play. I outplayed the opponent, and then I lost my Sadra Savant. I'm so sorry. What does he have to say? The streets of Ravnica are full of former guild members now using their institutional skills for personal gain. I guess he deserved it. Sharkdo Crab. Shoot. Oh, man. I'm so ashamed. Shame is the emotion that I feel at this very moment. Let's get in there. And then I think we will play our Steeple Creeper. The old Steeple Creeper. Change of plan. And we shall choose yes, because yes is the correct option. Ugh. Maybe we weren't supposed to do that. Maybe we were just supposed to replay it, but now we still have our 6/6. And why is he adapting now? That's the question. That is the question that we are all trying to answer as we speak. Oh man, if I had my Sadra Savant, he'd be dead. All I'm going to say. If I lose this game because he goes like Simic Ascendancy right now, and I'm going to be like, oh my god. That would be justice. It would be truly justice well deserved. He should have waited until my upkeep because then it doesn't untap for an extra turn. But old girl locket hype. The old Steeple Creeper action. Dang, I'm so disappointed in myself. I could have killed him. If I had only let this Sadra Savant live. Poor Sadra Savant. He was so young. So full of promise. No! That's why Incongruity's bad, by the way. It literally just like, oh, your 4/2 became a 3/3. And I'm down a card.
3/3 is like better than 4/2 a lot of the time. Oh no, Mammoth Spider, the spider! No, it's so close.
Actually, it's lethal. He's dead.
We're just going to go for it. He only has one card. He already used an Adaptive Biomancy. He's probably just dead. Don't want to let him draw something like to combo with this.
Yes! We got that sweet, sweet victory. And we shall run a stitch back. The old Sadra Savant did not die in vain. All I'm going to say. Oh, yes, we're going to end it on a sweet mass manipulation game. Oh, yes. How many creatures can we take? We shall keepest this hand. We also have our mascot, the Pinecone himself. Oh, this is exactly what you like to see. You've got the Pinecone, you've got the mass, you've got the Sorrow Form hybrid. And it's going to be a sweet game. You can already tell. Oh, yes, we're curving out on him. Who needs Frilled Mystic when you can go Sorrow Form, Steeple Creeper, Pinecone? This is great. This is truly what we dream of when we think, oh, no, you monster. You're evil. Oh my gosh, this hand is disgusting. I mean, the best card is clearly the Axebane Beast, but after that, we have two of our best cards. Oh my god. We're going to get that W, folks. That sweet, sweet victory. Man. I wonder what I should title this video. I always have to wonder what the best title would be. No, Sharkdo Crab, you monster. We're going to play Axebane. And then we'll hold up Frilled Mystic. I don't know. I just like getting it out there. It can threaten some nice blocks on the Sharkdo Crab. It just completely dominates Rebel Slinger. And if I do nothing with Frilled Mystic, it's not good. Especially because next turn I can hold up Frilled Mystic or Precognitive Perception. What are you going to tap, buddy? Going to tap that Axebane Beast. We know you're looking at it. I know you're thinking that Pinecone must die. Let's go. Oh, yes. He does not... Oh, my gosh. The Steple. The Creeper of Steeples. Oh, dear. But now my Axebane Beast and Sorrowform Hybrid can team up. Lizard Warrior uniting with Pinecone Beast. Pinecone should be a subtype of a creature. in honor of Axebane. Honestly, did anyone else know that Gatebreaker Ram is a sheep? Sheep. I didn't even know that Magic the Gathering, like, recognized sheep as a creature. Like, why does sheep get recognized as a separate creature type from beast? Like, but it's like, what the heck? You've got this sweet, sweet beast that is also a sheep. I'm just talking trash while this guy does nothing. Should I give him that tip that if you do that on my upkeep, it taps the creature for longer? There were sheep tokens. Oh, that's why he did it. How dare... I'm not disrespecting sheep. I am giving sheep the respect they deserve. There were sheep tokens in Unglued. Really? Oh, there's also sheep tokens from that one, like, transmogrifying wand, because it randomly turned things into 2/4 sheep tokens. I guess sheep are like the new squirrel. Land me. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. Oh, never mind. You're right, Tripped Up. Those were oxen. Of course. The massive distinctions between sheep and oxen. Everyone knows. It's all the rage these days. Oh, you shall be countered. You have been countered. Unglued did have squirrel tokens, yep. I didn't get to play whichever the new one was. I was so sad. I didn't think they were going to have a draft of it at my local store, and then they had it at my local store. And I was like, oh. Because it wasn't really my local store, it's like a store that I never really go to. Ugh. That frilled mystique. Your arrival was expected and unwelcome, Growl Locket. This artwork is trippy, dude. Like, what is he holding? Is that like a brain? It's terrifying. I remember I was sitting in the shop and this guy runs around asking for high fives. And this man paid like 1 mana to gain 25 life because he was the god of getting high fives in a 10-second period. Partying so hard when they... I don't know what that one word with all the enyes is. There are 2 other sheep. Well, la-ti-da, aren't sheep fancy? Thank you so much, King Art W, for the follow. I really appreciate it. I wonder if I can make it to 400 followers by the end of the month. It's Bolas. True. Very true. Oh, they called me. I don't know how you accidentally... Oh, I guess... I don't know how you accidentally type Enye. It's not even on the keyboard. But maybe you have a sweet keyboard. Or like a phone that auto-corrects it. This attack is suspicious to me. Considering we saw the +1/+1 bounce, I think that attack is very suspicious. Deeply suspicious, some might say. We're just going to scry 3, draw 3. Make sure we hit our lands for the rest of the game. That would have been awkward. Bottom. Bottom. Top. Have I done a fog draft yet? I'm not sure what a fog draft is, if I'm being honest. What is this fog draft of which you speak? Oh, yeah, I figured that you were like from a Spanish-speaking country because that's where the Enye is from, so it like might be on your keyboard, but I didn't know that like computer keyboards had the Enye on them. That's actually cool. I have not done a fog draft. I don't know what a fog draft is. I knew he had a bounce spell, And he bounced the Pine Cone of Justice. Also, we didn't hit a land. We hit Open the Gates, which is kind of like a land, but... Okay, so he has 2 cards. Ugh. Maybe a draft deck with a lot of fog effects. I mean, I feel like that's just bad. Like, fogs, 2 times Clear the Mind. Acuity plus fog effects sounds so bad. Oh, we're just gonna trade with that thing. Take our licks. You went 3-0 with Acuity and Fog in the same deck. That's madness. That's madness, I say. Wait, why would you... Oh my... And Reclamation. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. You know... You went 3-0 multiple times? Could you, like... Do you have a picture of a deck? So I could, like, see it in the, Hey, man. Julio, no need to be... I guess you said haha at the end, but... Send a picture. If you have a link to that, just post a link of that in the chat. I need to see this type of deck. So I know what I'm going for. Maybe I'll put it as a stipulation draft goal or something. Like, if a video gets to, like, 100 thumbs up, I will do that or something like that. Because I don't think anyone else is going to be taking those fogs from me. 2 times Clear the Mind. I guess getting 2 Clear the Minds could be tricky. Because for some reason people love that card. It's always bad. Oh man. Oh my gosh. I was playing against someone and they screwed up so big time. They had like 8 cards left in their library and one of them was a Hydroid Crisis and they Clear the Minded targeting themselves. And so they put 20 cards into their deck. I was like, oh no. That's not what you want to be doing. Okie doke. Incubation Druid. I remember you. You died in the great flames of the Raze Boar. Okay. We can just go Simic, Guildgate. Play that sweet, sweet Rendhorn. With a counter. I'm very conflicted because I'm afraid that he has Adaptive Biomancy, so I can't, like, double block. Oh, he has Flames. Oh, God! What the hell? Oh, no! Okay, we're not dead. We are not dead. That's 7. We go to exactly 1. Okay. We've still got this, folks. We can take his End Raze Forerunners and start hitting him with it. And we have exactly quadruple blue. Oh, yes. No, oops. I accidentally... Yes, the End Raze Forerunners is ours. No, he's gonna take it back! He's stealing it back from us! The monster! Oh, that is evil! Oh my god, and he takes it exactly and wins! You've gotta be kidding me! You've gotta be kidding me! What kind of top deck was that? That was disgusting! Oh my god! Oh my god, the swings! What the heck? Wow, what a rip right off the top of the old deck! Oh my god! Cabrazel, you beast! Jesus! Oh, that was evil! That was probably one of the most disgusting top decks I have ever witnessed. Holy oh my god! Jesus! Oh my god. And he had exactly enough. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. No! Ah! Oh, man, that was just so bad. You know why we lost that game? Is because we got greedy. Because if we had double blocked the End Raze Forerunners instead of the Sharkdo Crab, that wouldn't have happened. But I didn't know how to play around eyes everywhere. Oh, man, we're keeping. Jeez, that was so savage. The pain. The pain. Oh, so much pain. Let's take a look at this deck that you've got here. Oh, it doesn't let me look at it because I don't have a Facebook, so I can't see it. Like, if you have a picture, just put it in an Imgur file or something. Ugh, that was so savage. Savage. We're just going to try and curve out a little bit on him. So we're just going to look for an untapped land here. Oh, no. Mass manipulation to the bottom. Good thing we can shuffle it back in with our open the gates. Heck yeah. Planning ahead. Oh, yes, we were planning ahead. Oh, that's the ultimate savagery. That was so brutal. That End Raze Forerunners into... Oh, man, we had him, too. We had him. We had him right where we wanted him. And then he got us good. With the eyes everywhere. Off the old top of the noggin. That was... Not gonna lie, that was like highlight worthy. That was so good. That's gonna be like my beginning of a video clip for sure. We're going to hit him for 6. The question is, do we play Coral Commando or open the gates to ensure a Rampaging Rentorn? Well, that's easy. Now we just slam Steeple Creeper again. Good old Beastmaster, you say? Sure. So we can get an island. Yeah, we definitely want to get island, so we can draw Mass Manipulation again. Girl Agger just beat Huey Jensen's Mono Blue. He's playing Mono Blue in draft. That is dope. Enjoying the stream better than the PT. That is high praise. I appreciate it, Julio Martini. Oh, man. Go for it, opponent. Whatever it is, I'll be waiting. No. Frilled Mystic. Gets him every time. I like how Coral Commando costs literally 1 less mana. It's because this guy's an elf lizard. Is he just dead? 3, 7, 9, 13. Heck yes! Heck yeah. Charge! No! Outplayed to the max! He destroyed us! No! Dang it. This man is a beast. Just destroying us every step of the way. Well, I guess our Steeple Creeper is still lethal. He has to deal with that. Why would he... yeah, Steeple Creeper's gonna kill him. Yes! He realizes it. Getting the W. Ending the draft with a victory. Anyway, if you are watching this on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and if you made it to the end, say hashtag flip-flop to let me know in the comment section down below to let me know that you made it. So hashtag flip-flop is going to be your way of letting me know you made it all the way to the end. And I really do appreciate each and every one of you that tunes in and views the video. If you do want to check out the action live, be sure to check out my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. Leave a follow there if you want to get updates when I go live. Or you can just turn the notifications off and you can just check me out whenever. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.